and welcome to Formula Kart Stars 2015, supported by Formula One Management. And we're here in Glany-Gors, and what a beautiful setting. There aren't many karting tracks where you can actually see the Snowdonian National Park, and it's going to be such exciting racing. Even the sheep have come out to watch. We're here in the heart of Wales, literally amongst these beautiful rolling hills. I mean, wow, what a track. At over 1,000 metres in length, Glany-Gors track is actually one of the UK's longest tracks, but it's also quite tricky because it's quite an undulating track. First half of the track is very fast, second half is slower, it's twisting, so it's going to give the karters a lot to think about when they're setting up the karts. Well, first up, it's time to see our young cadets in action. Joseph Taylor has wrapped up this championship with a blistering season.
Feels quite good to know that I've won it before the last 2 rounds. It means that next year I'll be able to get a free entry into the Super Cadets and I'll be able to go and see Lewis Hamilton at the Mercedes factory. It's all for second place in the cadets now, and I think that Maxwell Dodds and Breaker Neely are the 2 main contestants for it. Now that I've won the cadets, I'm now going to race in Super Cadets.
Well, well done to Joseph Taylor, who is the FKS Cadet Champion, which leaves the battle for second down to these 2 boys. Right, Max Dodds, Breaker Neely, how's it going? Who's going to win this?
I'm going to win this.
Huh?
I'm going to win this.
How are you not going to win?
We're, sure.
Well, while you 2 battle it out on where this race is going to be won, good luck. Jack, over to you.
First cadet final of the weekend gets underway then, and it's a very good start from Olivier Algieri. He moves into the lead. Well, he's got the outside line coming up towards the first corner. Breaker Neely on the inside, but it is Algieri who's taken the lead then. And there you can see the 36 car of Breaker Neely, and he's just up in front of Archie Mace, who we're on board with now, coming up to the tighter right-hander, and that's going to allow Breaker Neely into the lead. Also Archie Mace through into second place. Big sideways moment there, on board with Ben Cochran in his battle as he comes down into the left-hander, and he's swapping places with Harley Houghton there. But up in the lead it's Breaker Neely with Archie Mace right up behind him. And we've got a spinner in the middle of the pack there. Everyone manages to avoid him. I think that might have been Saddington who went spinning. But out over the line, leading the way still, Breaker Neely. Archie Mace right up behind him as they then climb up the hill. We're on board with Ben Cochran. Now the next man he's going to be making his way past is the 48 kart of Liam McNeely. So Cochran goes past McNeely now. He's making up quite a few positions, but it's still absolutely nose to tail for the lead of the race through the final corner again. On board with Archie Mace, you can see how close he is, and giving Breaker Neely a bit of a push there. Breaker Neely gives a thumbs up to say, yep, let's just keep it between ourselves at the moment, otherwise the rest of the pack will catch up, and then in the final couple of laps we can really start to squabble. On board with Ben Cochran. Harley Keeble is the man in front of us now. And it's all spreading out, and there's a spin in the middle again. Again Ben Cochran manages to avoid. And now Harley Keeble's under pressure because Ben Cochran's going to go through. I think that was Olivier Algieri who spun, actually, the man who led the race right at the start. Across the line comes Breaker Neely and Archie Mace. Then it's Max Dodds, who's very lonely in that 3rd position. I don't think I've said his name all race, but he's running in a very strong 3rd, just ahead of that queue. Now Archie Mace is going to try and attack for the lead of the race. He's checked behind. Max Dodds is nowhere to be seen, and that means he can start to fight with Breaker Neely. On board with Mace. Looks to the outside on the run down the hill. I don't think he's going to go all the way around the outside there. We're on board with Ben Cochran, still trying to get past Harley Keeble. There's contact in there, and that is a big moment. And Ben Cochran is able to get going again. But it's still the lead of the race that's got everyone attention. Coming towards the final corner, and Archie Mace goes to the outside. Then he gets the switch back as they come towards the line, and it's going to be the win for Archie Mace. Fantastic driving, fantastic racecraft. Look at that. And this is how the points stand then. It's still the championship already wrapped up for Joseph Taylor, but that second place battle in the points continues.
Well, Archie, you must be really happy. I mean, that's the first race you've won this championship.
Yeah, I didn't even know I won until I came into the pits because I thought Bray won because we were like side by side going across the line.
So seriously, wheel-to-wheel action.
Yeah.
And what happened with your teammate, Max?
I think he just wasn't as quick as us in that race. Me and Bray just got away.
Bray, are you happy with that?
Nah.
Idea what happened towards the end? I know Archie just pipped you at the post, didn't he?
Yeah, I over-defended into the last corner.
So it's been a flat-out start to the day, and next up are our junior racers with bigger engines, way more power, and you know what that means, plenty more speed. Well, I'm here with our championship winner, Tom Wood. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
What a result. I mean, you must have been over the moon.
Yeah, we've worked hard all year. Donington have been so supportive this year. It's just all hard work's paid off. It's such a relief.
And what's for next year?
Well, probably going to do junior FKS again because I'm not old enough to do supers. So I'm going to enter the Janetta Scholarship as well. So hopefully I can win that.
Very exciting times. Well done, Tom Wood. But the competition for second is still open. The battle is still on. Jack, over to you.
The first juniors final of the weekend about to get underway. And who's going to get the best start? It's Sean Davidson who takes the lead. We're on board with Abby Monroe as she sweeps past Maria Bright. Good start there from Monroe. But leading the way is Davidson. Right up behind him is Sam McDonald. And third place in all of that is Ethan Hawkey in the number 40 kart. We're on board with Abby Monroe again. This time watching the progress of Cameron Bodler up in front. He's the man who goes past Jamie Sharp in the 89 kart. But there are our top three who are making a bit of a break now. Sean Davidson leading. Second for Sam McDonald. And third at the moment is Ethan Hawkey. Climbing up the hill, we're on board with Tony Logie, who was in fourth place, but he's just lost out to Saul Robinson and as well to Cameron Bodler. So great move from Bodler to go past two drivers in one lap. Through the hairpin. On board again with Tony Logie. Here's the challenge for the lead of the race, and through then goes Sam McDonald into the lead. Second place now for Ethan Hawkey. And dropping to third is Sean Davidson. We're on board with Tony Logie as he tries to make some places back. This is Abby Monroe he's fighting with, up towards the right-hander. Monroe dropping back. But up in the lead of the race is Sam McDonald. Ethan Hawkey desperate to try and get past. Can he find a way through as they come towards the final corner? Not quite yet. Cameron Bodler has joined this fight as well. A great drive from him. We saw him further back in the pack in the early stages, but now he's really joined the fight. Sam McDonald leading the way. Right behind him is Ethan Hawkey. Looking one way, looking the other as they come through the hairpin. Just a couple more corners to go, and you can see the back end of the car from Ethan Hawkey moving around all over the place, and he's got the move, and he's pushed off Sam McDonald. Ethan Hawkey leads. Cameron Bodler's through into second place, and it's down to third position now for the man who was leading, and across the line they come, and it's Ethan Hawkey who takes the victory. After the race, though, Ethan Hawkey was excluded after that final lap, meaning Cameron Bodler is the man who takes the victory ahead of Sam McDonald and Jamie Sharp.
Well, Cameron, what a result.
Yeah, great result. In the start we had a bit of trouble, but we kept going on, and we did a great result.
And some good battles out there as well, keeping you on your toes.
Yeah. Was a great battle of us three in the front, but I really enjoyed the race.
Well, congratulations, well done. Great way to start the final weekend.
Yeah, thank you really much.
What is your plan going to be for tomorrow? Can you come back fighting stronger?
Yeah, hopefully I can qualify in top three and do top three in the heats and just wait till final and hopefully win it again.
And of course, another amazing story is Ross Martin from the Super FKSs. What a year he's had. Ross, you've been pretty unstoppable all season. There wasn't really any doubt, was there, that you'd win this championship?
I'm not too sure, to be honest. Went out there, won the first 6 races, which definitely helped my season's points, and after that just relaxed it router and brought it home.
And what does it mean to you, now that you've won this, and of course you now get a nice bit of prize money towards your drive for next year?
Yeah, of course. So I now have the budget to go and race in a single-seaters formula next year. So instead of worrying over winter about getting sponsorship, I've now got it. So I've got to make sure I take advantage of that, train hard, and look forward to next season.
Well, in a moment, Ross is actually lending his driving suit to a Formula One champion. So make sure you do stay tuned, and we'll see you after the break. So Emerson, we're here in Wales. What are you doing in Wales?
Well, I'm very pleased to be here. Emerson, Emo, his nickname, is racing for the first time outside of Brazil. We're very happy to be here.
Now, Emma, your son, he's what, 9 years old?
He's 8. 8 years old, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And how's he getting on so far?
He's learning the track. His first time he raced outside of Brazil. He's still not complete 1 year of racing, and he's getting there.
Now, you were the youngest guy, 25 years old, when you won your Formula One championship. So how important is it to get into racing from a young age?
I think it's very, very important. Go-kart racing is the best school for any kid, for any teenager to start racing, because you have the feeling of the speed, the car control. You start learning how to drift, how to control it, and plus very tough competition. And
tell us some tips for young drivers. How can they get that extra speed to give them the edge over their competitors?
I think that my best advice is first to have the love, the passion for the sport, and then dedication. When you think you are the best, you start losing. It doesn't matter if you win, you have to improve. Every lap, every corner, always someone can be better than you. And that's the competition for the sports.
Remember, if you're a budding karter, you can get plenty more advice from our website, www.formulakartstars.com. Also, please follow us on Twitter at @official_FKS. Well, Super Cadets are the only group where the title is still yet to be decided. So this weekend is a really big weekend for some of our drivers.
I'm Dr. Patterson and I'm in Super Cadet. I'm leading, but I've only got about a 10-point gap, which can be gained in one race. My competitors are Harry Thompson and Shea Martin. If I come second, I'd be a bit disappointed, but I'll still be happy about the season, how it went. If I take the championship, we'll be over the moon, really happy, and yeah, it'll be great.
Well, Joseph Taylor, you have had an absolutely brilliant season, haven't you? What was it like winning the cadets?
It felt really good, and I'm glad that I managed to win it, and I'm just going to try my hardest in the Super Cadets.
So how's that going?
It's been really hard, but I'm just trying to get my best result out of it, and it's only a guest round, so it's not really anything big.
Well, I'm sure they'll still be wary of you. Let's find out how Dexter and the rest of the boys do. Jack, over to you.
Harry Thompson on pole position as the race gets underway. Alongside him on the front row, Dexter Patterson, but a great start there from Shea Martin. Patterson into the lead now as they come up towards the right-hander. Harry Thompson dropping down into second place. Good stuff this from Dexter Patterson, but he's under a lot of pressure from Thompson into the hairpin. And through goes Harry Thompson, and Patterson's going to lose out as well to Joseph Taylor. So good performance this from Joseph Taylor as he makes the step up to Super Cadets. Patterson back through on the inside of Thompson. Patterson under pressure. Up the inside goes Thompson, not quite able to get past Izzy. Yes, he gets the momentum, and Patterson has to drop down to third place now. Oh, and Thompson's been hit, he's off, he's on the grass. And that was Brandon Martland that made the contact. That's all going to allow Dexter Patterson to go through, back into the lead of the race. Disaster for Harry Thompson. Patterson leads, the battle's on for second place now. Shane Martin trying to find his way through. But it's Joseph Taylor who's up into second. Can he get the run out of the final corner? I don't think he's going to be able to. There's the checker flag. It's the win for Patterson.
Well, the second heat of the Super Cadets is just about to start, and Dexter Patterson is looking to win this championship, but there are two other drivers right on his tail, also in contention. So let's see what happens.
Dexter Patterson leading the way at the moment. He's got quite a considerable advantage, hasn't he, over that battling pack for second position. On board with Caden McQueen, through there goes Harry Thompson, and also through goes Evan Smiley. Side by side coming down into the hairpin, Patterson loses out. What a great drive this has been from Harry Thompson. He's in the lead of the race now. Patterson trying to find his way back, goes wide, can he get the cut back? Not just yet, Thompson continues to lead the heat. Down towards the left-hand hairpin, now Patterson's got the inside line and Patterson goes through. Look at the advantage these two have built. As they come up the hill through the right-hander now, Thompson looks to the inside, they're getting squeezed, and Patterson still holding on around the outside. Finally, Thompson goes through. Down towards the final corner, a look up the inside, and goodness me, Thompson's going to come across the line, but he is not happy at all with that from Dexter Patterson. Looks behind just to see where Patterson is. 3 wide now for second position as they come through the right flick. Harry Thompson still holding the lead. We're on board with Patterson. It's Brandon Martland in front of us in second place in the 26 kart. More contact. Round goes Martland. And he's going to be right at the back of the pack now. Harry Thompson in the 79 kart coming through the final turn. Patterson's going to try and get the run on him, but I don't think he's going to quite have enough. It's the heat win for Harry Thompson.
So Dexter, this is the weekend that it's finally all coming down to. Just 9 points between you and Shay. Can you wrap it up today?
Hopefully, try my best, push the cart as hard as can, and just really hope for the best.
So Shay, just 9 points between you and Dexter. I mean, you've got to finish right up there with him, haven't you?
Yeah. I guess I'd have to finish first today and first or second tomorrow.
So the pressure's really on.
Yeah.
You feeling it?
No.
No. Good, I like it. Cool, relax, well good luck and I hope it works out for you. Harry, you've been having a great day so far, having had a bit of bad luck throughout the championship. You know, you've won 2 heats. Can today be the day that you compete with Dexter?
Hopefully, yeah. I've just got to try and get to the front early and just get across the start-finish line on the first lap.
Is the championship, you know, still in your hands, do you think?
It is if I stay near the front in both next 2 rounds.
So the first Super Cadet Final of the weekend gets underway now. It's Dexter Patterson who gets the lead. Harry Thompson goes with him by the looks of things. Joseph Taylor dropping down to 3rd place. 33 is Evan Smiley. You need to keep an eye out for Shane Martin in the 32 kart. He's the man who's second in the championship at the moment. And Patterson under attack. We're on board with Brandon Martland, who bounces all over the grass. Recovers, but loses a place to Luca Molinaro. But there's Dexter Patterson. What a lead he has. And then there's a big old battle over 2nd and 3rd and 4th. We're on board with Caden McQueen now. Heading up the back stretch, closing in on Evan Smiley in front of him. And he'll be able to look to the inside and make the move stick. So good work there from Caden McQueen. There's the look to the inside from Harry Thompson. And he's managed to get through into the lead of the race, past Dexter Patterson. We're on board with Patterson. Little touch on the back of Harry Thompson there. Patterson, the man leading the championship at the moment, with just today and tomorrow left to go. And Caden McQueen's been pushed out onto the grass. He's going to lose a couple of places there. Whoa, big amount of curb taken by Harry Thompson. That could allow Dexter Patterson through. Onto the brakes into the final corner. Through goes Patterson into the lead of the race, and that was all Thompson's own doing. And Brandon Martland now has forced himself through into 2nd place. Shea Martin, meanwhile, in all of this is up into 5th position. There you can see the gap that the top 3 have managed to build. Patterson leading. championship leader. Right behind him is Brandon Martland. And, well, not for much longer, because through goes Harry Thompson, then up into second place. Fantastic fight this is, and Brandon Martland is looking up the inside again going into the final corner. Now this is compromising both of their runs. You can see the break that Dexter Patterson has made because these two are fighting, and that's what Harry Thompson's doing. He's pointing, saying, no, we've got to go and catch the race leader. Now he's going to try and go past into second place. Good move from Harry Thompson, but by behaving for about a lap, they've managed to close in on Dexter Patterson in the lead of the race again. On board with Patterson. Swinging it into the right-hander. The battle's going on further back as well. They've all been joined, I think, by Joseph Taylor, who's now into fourth place. He and Brandon Martland are doing battle. Great performances from Joseph Taylor, who won the Cadet Championship, so for this final round has moved up to the Super Cadets. But there's just 2 corners left in the race, and it looks as though it's going to be Dexter Patterson who's going to hold on and extend his championship lead with just 1 race to go. Through the final corner, there's the victory for Dexter Patterson. Second for Harry Thompson, third for Joseph Taylor. Here's a look then at the championship standings going into the final race, and it looks as though Dexter Patterson only needs a top 5 finish to wrap it up in the second final. Shea Martin now out of the running.
Well, you look pretty happy right now.
Yeah, really happy. Yeah, I'm over the moon.
It looked pretty touch and go though at the beginning.
Yeah, it was hard because Harry just got the toe quite a lot, and he could chase me down quite easily, but I had the help of my amazing teammate Brandon to just help me along the other way.
Well, can you do it again tomorrow? That's the big question.
Hopefully, but that's nearly my championship wrapped up. But that's great.
Well, well done, Dexter. Congratulations. Well, what a way to end an epic day of racing. Emerson Fittipaldi there handing out the trophies. Now, the next round is going to be our last round, but you can bet your chassis that those guys and girls will be giving it their all.